What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are going to continue the transformation of Super Duty Stefan's Powerstroke. If you guys don't remember this truck, in an earlier video, we had actually stolen it from him for the day and kind of did a small transformation. Wheels, reverse level, and tint. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, here is a few second summary. So in this video, myself and my friend Jake are actually gonna go grab my friend Stefan's truck. He basically thinks that we're picking it up just to do a review on it. Little does he know, we're gonna be completely transforming this thing and then surprising him with it at the end of this video. Dude, thanks so much for letting us the truck, man. I appreciate it. Damn, dude, this thing is dark. I think he's gonna love it.
What's going on, guys? We're on day 2, part 2 of the vlog. Time to get these wheels and tires mounted up onto the rim.
Just couldn't leave this truck's suspension stock, so we decided to take it a step further and hit that ride height super even between front and rear. Guys, remember, again, we just took this truck to do a simple review.
What's up, guys? I got Jack on the phone here. Gonna go inside, grab Stefan, and Jack's gonna pull in. No.
Yeah.
That's mine?
I don't know. What do you think? Is it?
Dude. Nah, this isn't mine.
So in this video, actually, he's out here chilling today. Obviously, we're doing the best to social distance and all that good stuff, but we're gonna be taking that truck over to the shop because he just recently got a new set of headlights that we're gonna be installing. Take his lighting package from the front and kind of step it up a little bit. He opted out of the OEM LED light group, and apparently these lights that he got, I really don't know all that much about them, but he said that they're like 2020 style, so it's kind of like the broken C rather than the full C like we have on Dream Diesel giveaway number 10. So we're gonna head over to the shop. I'll see you guys there. You good, bro?
You wanna open this? I've been holding it for quite a while.
You stay right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The amount of pollen on my windshield right now makes my allergies infuriated. Wouldn't be a day in Pennsylvania without perfectly clear blue skies until I get in my truck, start driving, and it starts raining. Man, I forgot how good this thing looks. How you liking the setup, buddy?
I love it.
Dude, it looks freaking sweet, man. Maybe we should pull the grandpa steps off today too. What do you say? All right, start thinking about it. Start thinking about it. We'll give you to the end of the video. There's time. There's time. I like almost slammed that door open. I remembered you were right there. Guys, I got big news related to Dream Diesel giveaway number 10. We are down to the last week of this giveaway already. I know, it's crazy. We're on week number 5 of the giveaway, and it is the last and final week of that truck being up for grabs for you to potentially take home. If you haven't grabbed your entries yet, 5 times entries are live right now until the end of this giveaway, which is May 28th. Check out the first link in the description below. That truck and $10,000 cash could be coming home with you.
So you decided to put the lift there?
Yeah. What do you think?
I like it.
It optimizes space more, because imagine if this lift was over here. This is pretty much how a truck would be parked.
Yeah.
And then like all this other kind of area would be deemed somewhat kind of useless, whereas right here, it's just so much more convenient. Super Duty Stefan, first time over at the shop. Yeah, what do you think? Guys, by the way, Jake and I actually came up here the other day and we built ourselves a nice little shelf. The inner carpenter in us. It's definitely not rated for you. Boom!
That's as far as we're gonna take it.
Best seat in the house right there.
It's actually pretty freaking.
If it broke, I'd honestly be upset right now.
Wow.
Not bad, not too shabby. Go ahead, man, you can move 8 ball. Gotta make some room to work on your truck.
But if you blow coal all over, you're cleaning it up.
All right, man, bring that thing on up in here. Damn, that setup looks super good. Good. So we're ditching the factory incandescent headlights today, huh, buddy?
Yeah, finally getting rid of them. Got a surprise.
Got a surprise?
Got a surprise.
Let's check these things out, man. What do you got? So as Stefan's getting the new headlights that he's got for his 19 Super Duty, we'll just give you guys a quick kind of like comparison side by side, being that we have it with Dream Diesel giveaway number 10. So Stefan opted out of the lighting group only because he got like a steal of a deal on this truck and decided to pull the trigger, knowing that eventually he would be modifying it down the road and kind of changing things, which is honestly kind of a fun approach to modifying a vehicle from basically its stock form to kind of where you want to get it. So if you look at these are just your general incandescents. Both Both bulbs are actually daytime running lights with your turn signal here in the middle. Both are on as a DRL, and then this is your low beam, that's your high beam. And if we come over here, you'll actually see the OEM lights that we actually built. So we actually split these open, painted them, and then threw them back together. But you can see you have the LED ballast that goes all the way out and around. 17 to 19 is this style for the Super Duty. And then of course we built the lens on the side, but you have your low beam, your high beam, and then your turn signal. The only big difference is it's just LED versus incandescent bulbs. So today, you've got lights that are almost kind of like the 2020 style. So we'll open these things up, and the biggest change on the 2020 Super Duties, aside from like the 10-speed transmission, really is some of the grille styling, and they actually separated this big C. Now, personally, I really like that one big C because it is just so Ford, so signature characteristics, so in your face. And on the 2020s, they actually kind of separated them, so there's kind of like a half C and then a half C. And that's kind of the style that I think that these things are right here. Who are these made by? Alpha Rex. USA.com.
This is all I got.
What you doing there, Jack?
Just getting a thumbnail.
Oh, okay. Oh, those angles.
All right, boys, so here's what we're looking at here.
I think these are capacitors, and we gotta remove them. Looks all right. Get rid of it. Plug this back in.
You're supposed to just delete that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm getting a little bit distracted here. Stefan's kind of digging into the anatomy of the back of this headlight here. But I just wanted to show these things to you guys real quick. You can see they are like an aftermarket style of headlight. They've got like this interesting quad projector design that's on the kind of low beam side and high beam side. I don't know which side this is, but vice versa. You guys get the gist. So LED turn signals, LED side markers. It looks like it because there's an LED panel right there. Daytime running lights, and they're all wired for that already.
The only thing that I have to plug in is the daytime running light.
So to be completely honest with you guys, I don't know all that much about these things today. Stefan was kind of just like, yo, you got some free time so we can install these. I'm like, yeah, dude, absolutely. Come on down to the shop and kind of let's send it. But the idea here is once these are installed, it'll be an aftermarket alternative to the OEM headlights to get your 17 to 19 Super Duty resembling kind of the new design of the 2020 Plus. Did you look at the cost of the new 2020 headlights?
Yeah.
Are they direct retrofit or are they not?
I won't because of the grill.
And they look a little bit, yeah, they look a little bit different, right?
They're
they rounded out
like
some of the...
this, so they have the bar that's broken up.
Right, so, yeah, so you can't actually retrofit the 2020 style headlights onto the first generation of Lumiduties. So this would be an option for somebody down the road that maybe wants to kind of transform their truck from first gen to second gen if you don't want to go this route. So yeah, let's see how they go in and let's see how they look, boys.
It goes like
all right, guys, so we got the factory light out, really not that complicated of a process, a few 10mm bolts and push pins. Now we're looking at the back of this headlight here, and I believe most of it is plug and play. So we've got our high beams, we've got low beams, and then I believe that we've got this kind of what we'll call auxiliary harness that connects both lights. Those will help power the daytime running lights. It looks like there's maybe like a resistor in line or something like that that kind of helps to control it because it is going to draw a different amperage than the incandescent bulbs, and you don't want anything to hyper flash. And also, you said that these are switchbacks?
Yeah.
So you're saying this and these will act as turn signals?
Correct.
So what we'll do right now, guys, is honestly, we'll just plug back into the factory harness. We'll see what works and what doesn't work, and then we'll go from there. Whoa, look at that. Jesus.
What the heck?
Did you know you ordered disco ball lights, dude? All right, your low beams work. Hit your turn signal left.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
That's cool.
So they work.
And then high beam.
They work. So what's that other harness for?
For the daytime running.
Daytime running light.
Start it up and then put it in drive. Just don't run me over. Yeah, they're still on. That.
What the hell? What was that?
And then watch. Unlock it.
That's cool. That's weird. It's like a disco ball.
All right, guys, so I'm no wiring expert by any means, and I kind of just learn things as we go, and I believe that in this instance, being that this truck wasn't wired for the bright daytime running light LEDs, if we install this, it's ultimately going to act as a booster for daytime running lights because the ones that we're seeing right now are actually like a dimmer version. It's kind of what my thought is. It's pretty simple to wire up. I mean, we've got a positive and a negative, and then we've got these two connection wires, so we're just going to run it real quick and see what kind of difference it makes. It's going to have to be a few-sided operation here, Jake. You're going to want to hold this to a piece of steel. That's aluminum.
I'll just hold it to my tongue.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, honestly, we can just connect those real quick. Just hold that light up.
Where's the light?
Where's the light? That light right.
Oh, this light. I thought you meant like, I thought you took a flashlight.
Same.
All right, just leave it on. All right, guys, so we found out what the deal is here. Basically, we just have to plug in this gray wire to the ignition fuse. I'm surprised there's no actually diagram here in the back of the fuse box that breaks out which one is what. Right there, 10A is the ignition. So we're gonna wanna tap this in with this micro out of fuse. Nice.
Oh,
dude. Yeah. Heat is a great thing in a shop. All right, ignition tapped, power hooked up, lights are still on. So you might have to start it up. Now put it in like neutral, turn the lights off. All right, so everything's connected now. Last time it wasn't. All right, guys, so we just rechecked our connection. Seemed like we actually had one disconnected, so yeah, go us. That's kind of what we deal with when we're trying to figure stuff out. All right, Stefan, try this next one, dude. Oh, we're in business. That's the money shot right there, baby. Come take a look. It's way brighter. So that's pretty much what that auxiliary hardware got us. Whoa! All right, so now we gotta kind of clean up this wiring a little bit.
No, that's good. You won't see it.
Right here? Close it right now? Yeah, all right. Let's see.
Drive like this. All right.
Clean the fuse box over here too, dude. No big deal.
See you, dude.
Fast shot.
All right, guys, so we're gonna get back to cleaning this up and reassembling everything so we can see what these things look like in the completed form.
'Cause we're running out of time. So I gotta make
So here we go, guys, a finished product, only about, I don't know, a half an hour later. That was actually kind of like an hour and a half process, but I'd say like an hour and 15 minutes of that process was us kind of just BSing and catching up. I mean, garage hangs, what else can we do? You know what, first, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that I was gonna like these. I'm not even gonna try and cover that up. Actually, when Stefan texted me about these things, I was very skeptical. But now seeing them installed, I don't think they're terrible. Do I think that they're better than OEM? No. But do I think that they are a very cost-effective alternative to getting the fascia of your truck upgraded? Absolutely. I don't think they're that bad, and the overall quality seems pretty good. There's a nice, very bright, clean white that comes out of the daytime running lights. The quad projectors seem to be extremely bright, and one function that I do like is that when you enable the high beams, the low beams actually stay on as well. It's kind of interesting because the bulb in here is actually your standard incandescent. There's a tiny little LED strip that has 3 diodes on it on the side marker, and then on the front here, of course, you've got your kind of projector and OLED kind of combination. So kind of an interesting design architecture on them, but I do think that they don't look bad. I'm not gonna lie. Got 8-ball going back into the shop. Speaking of 8-ball, guys, we do have updates and content coming this week specific to that truck. I know a lot of the 8-ball content's kind of been on simmer on the back burner for the last few weeks, only because coronavirus kind of impacted my ability to get out to fire punk to, of course, build the transmission, get that thing tuned, and make some big numbers on the dyno. But we do have some content coming up here very shortly, which I am extremely excited about. Stay tuned for the 8-ball content that should be returning to this channel sometime around the July timeframe once my son Jack is born, and of course my wife is no longer pregnant, so I can get out there and not have to leave her at home alone in these very kind of unusual times. Because I mean, like, if I missed the birth of my first child, my first son, for a truck, I don't think I'd ever be able to. I don't think I'd ever actually be able to live that down. And believe me, like, my wife is the absolute best wife that like any man could ever ask for. But that, it's kind of just pushing it. So I gotta know, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Would you give them the approval or would you disapprove? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. Oh, man, that sound though, dang. I'm jealous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Peach Bottom Auto Body, where we are dropping off all of our 2020 high country parts. Got the grill in hand. Jake's got the fender flares. Thank you. Fender flares. For some reason, I just didn't remember what they were called. And we are about to drop these all off. Guys, they're right down here in Peach Bottom, Pennsylvania. We do a lot of work with these guys. They do an absolutely killer job on literally everything that they touch. And speaking of, we've got two pretty minty trucks in here, both pearl white. What are we looking at here? We got a Denali with some built tail lights, built third brake light, and we've got a Super Duty here with some nice powder coated accents. American Forces. Ooh, those are some nice wheels. What are we looking at? Ooh, PMF suspension. Got a little PMF 4-link action going on here. This thing is mint. I should probably just get rid of this. I'm like getting so distracted. I'm like, what am I doing? Just take it, man. I'm distracted. I want to look. This thing's sweet. Some AKAs, 24s. And then we've got some completely clear headlights up here. Man, this thing is clean. I don't know if you follow me or not, but drop a comment below. I like what you did with the whole PMF suspension kit. And guys, mind you, if you're watching this vlog right now and you decide to get entered for Dream Diesel giveaway number 10, you're gonna have a PMF lift kit yourself. So you'll kind of have some bragging rights. Plus 10 grand in the bank or in your pocket or under the bed, wherever you decide to put it. Now, let's check out the Denali. Jake, you can just keep walking around with those parts just like you're doing. You're doing a great job. Now, bro, honestly, we could probably put it all right here. And then we've got a Denali in here for some paint match work as well. It looks like we're getting the Peach Bottom Customs full treatment here. We're getting some grill paint matching, bumper paint matching going on. Same thing with the Ford. I'm gonna put all the Peach Bottom's information down in the description below. I'm glad to see that my fellow truck enthusiasts are coming down here, getting the work done. I know so many of you watching this video right now have decided to choose Peach Bottom for your painting needs, and guys, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be the best decision you'd ever make because they quite literally transform trucks. We got a lot of other parts we gotta unload, so we're gonna do that real quick. Quarantine kick. There we go. Nice to see you, buddy.
You too, man.
Dude, what's going on in here?
Oh man, a bunch of white pearl.
I see that. We're doing the full paint match from Peach Bottom Customs, it looks like, going on in here.
I know, right?
Dude, that thing's dope. We got a lot of parts for you, Sean.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And I want to show you the headlights. I brought one down just to show you. Because I'm so proud. Yeah, we brought the bezels separate. But we were like loading everything up and I'm like, yo, I said grab a whole headlight because Sean definitely wants to see this. Now, mind you guys, Sean actually built the headlights on the Super Duty. So Dream Diesel giveaway number 10, that was the first set you ever did. Yes. And you decided to go the route of heating, frying, and separating.
Yeah, the traditional pain in the ass kind of route.
So honestly, how long did it take you to separate them?
I mean, dude.
Because it had to have been a long time.
Each headlight took me about 4 hours.
Wow.
4 hours.
And what was like your primary tool of choice, like a screwdriver?
It was pretty much a screwdriver and some small pick tools and a heat gun. I read online that the Ford headlights don't like the oven, so I didn't want to risk putting it in the oven and then...
Yeah, because it's like 200-something degrees for 20 minutes per session.
And they said something on the lens could crack or something like that. So
dude, that would have been a nightmare. Yeah, I kind of feel bad having to tell you how long it...
Yeah, it probably, took you like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Literally took 5 minutes per headlight to get the bezel out. We're not going to reveal the secret right now, guys, as to what we're going to be doing on these headlights, but you're going to love it.
Okay.
And you guys are going to love it too, but that's pretty much where I'm going to cease this conversation. All right, you camel. All right, boys and girls, so we have everything dropped off at Peach Bottom Auto Body now. Give them a follow in the description below. Their Facebook and Sean's Instagram is down there. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for the 2020 High Country. I do assure you that any of you that are kind of somewhat on the fence, copyright claim, about that new body style, I think that the changes that they're gonna help us do to the final build product is gonna make you feel a little bit different. All right, guys, that's where we're gonna wrap up this video. Sorry for the abrupt change. We're actually out here doing a little bit of range therapy today. Man, it's like 75 degrees and absolutely stunning. I've got a new pew pew that I've been playing around with, precision rifle. It's been a lot of fun. We're trying to get it zeroed at 100 right now, and then we're gonna probably actually back out to 200, 300, 400, and then ultimately 500. That's kind of why I have these things. Noise canceling headphone that have an active speaker in it. They make a world of difference out here. I got Jake and some other friends up there today. So awesome way to end the video. But last thing is, guys, Dream Diesel giveaway number 10 ends in less than a week's time. Sorry for the wind in the background. May 28th is the last day of that giveaway, and right now 5 times entries are live for the Platinum and $10,000 cash. If you can see yourself behind the wheel of that magnificent masterpiece of a Platinum, grab some entries because you could be taking it home. That's where I'm gonna end this video. My likely goal, if you guys do the best, tap that subscribe button on your way out. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.
Still feel so alone. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Been gone for too long, but I'm back again.